for supporting me. It's been a big comeback. This is my second comeback. And they thought I'd be done, but April 16th, you're going to see I'm going to get that WBA belt so I can be the IBF WBC champion of the world. And then we're going to go get the other one, too.
Go unify. That's right.
You guys heard it straight from the horse's mouth. The truth have spoken. Errol Spence let it be known. It's strap season. So after he's done with Ugas, he is coming for Undisputed. He is coming for boxing pound for pound number 1, Terence Bud Crawford. I mean, we talking about the fight of the decade. We talking about boxing pound for pound number 1, Bud Crawford, versus boxing pound for pound number 2, Errol the Truth Spence. What makes this fight so unique is that the winner will be declared boxing undisputed, pound for pound number 1. The winner will be the king of boxing in the deepest division in boxing. I mean, there isn't a bigger win. There isn't a bigger accomplishment than that. It's also the biggest fight in boxing today. Therefore, if Errol Spence does follow that plan, then you really have to put some serious respect on his name. I have always expressed that the fight of the decade between Errol and Crawford should be the final fight for Undisputed. Just like the NBA, the NFL, this is the Super Bowl bout. So obviously, I did want them to clear the division before fighting each other, in which Errol Spence was in agreement. He told Crawford years ago, I'm going to clean my side of the street, and Crawford needs to clean his side of the street. Then we're going to fight for Undisputed. And that's what I was telling you guys all along, but it did cause a little bit of confusion post Errol versus Danny Garcia fight. When Errol Spence was asked about Crawford attending the fight, Errol Spence responded with a change of energy, where he told the public, I don't care about Crawford, why he's attending my fight. I will never go to his fight, so on and so forth. Which was clearly the wrong thing to say. I mean, you don't want to end up killing the hype, do you? But that's what that statement did. At that time, I felt that Errol Spence was not ready for Crawford due to the car accident, since he did not look 100% against Danny Garcia. However, Errol Spence should have left it at that. More importantly, Errol Spence is letting it be known. He is not Keith Thurman. He is not Canelo. He is not Teofimo Lopez. He is not Duck Boses. He's the one and only Errol Spence, who wants all of the smoke. So if Crawford is the smoke, then he's next after Ugas, which you have to give Errol Spence a lot of credit. After his car accident, where he survived in a miracle way, after his eye injury, Errol Spence could have came back and fought an Avini Yildirim, a Rocky Fielding, a Makabu. However, Errol is cut from a different cloth. He went after the big dogs. He fought Danny Garcia right after the car accident. Now he's fighting Ugas right after the eye injury. Then he's going to fight Crawford. Boxing pound for pound number 1. I mean, look at this lineup. If this ain't some legendary shit, excuse my language, I don't know what is. This is why, according to us new media, Errol Spence is pound for pound number 2, right behind Crawford. Nevertheless, Errol Spence has some serious business to handle with Ugas. Man, that's a tough fight, especially after an eye injury. Errol Spence does need to raise his game to another gear from the Danny Garcia performance in order to beat Ugas. Then if he is successful, the fight of the decade is upon us between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Now, Errol didn't have to scare us like that after the Danny Garcia fight during the post-fight interview, but it's all goody. As long as the fight happens, we just want to see the fight. I told you guys before today, Terence Crawford is unbeatable, but if there's anybody out there that maybe can beat Crawford, it's a 100% Errol Spence. That's why we want to see the fight as bad as we want to breathe. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below, subscribe below, and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace, and I'm on to the next one.
I seen in his face that he was real hard, and his dad did the right thing by stopping him, because I was coming with vengeance.
Errol Spence was right there watching this fight. As soon as the stoppage happened, he walked out. What was your message to Errol Spence tonight?
He was at my fight?
Yeah.
Now that boy said he wasn't gonna he don't never be at my fights, but now he at my fights.
But what did you think of Terence showing up ringside? Do you think that helped build some buzz to make it a big fight?
No. I mean, he gotta live up to his words. If he say he's not worried about me, then I don't know why he doing what he was doing here. I probably wouldn't go to none of his fights, so I'm not worried about Terence Crawford, like I said.
Well, you see what I did, you know, compared to what he did. So
that's what happened. As soon as the stoppage happened, that's what happened with Errol.
Hey, listen. My thing is, who #1 in the welterweight division now? Okay.
Free smoke, Junior. They don't know what time it is.
T-Bug Crawford.
Yeah. Everybody know who the champion is at 147, who the king is. And he's too small. He little. He light in the ass.
Hey, look. Ain't nobody say Floyd was lighting in the ass.
He's light in the ass. You're not Floyd.
Hey, I told you I was going to pull up on Spence.
Hey, you was really already know.
Hey, look.
I love it.
Hey, look.
I love it.
I told him I want that word.
Free smoke.
I told him I want that word. This ain't no Keith Thurman shit. That's why we be scared and shit.